Back again with another review here, and today we're going to talk about and review Black Swan from 2010, directed by Darren Aronofsky, who directed The Wrestler. He also directed Requiem for a Dream, The Whale, and the story here, you have Natalie Portman in the film. Her character Nina is a ballerina and talented but unstable, and she's soon pushed to her breaking point by her director and rival. Nina then begins to plunge into darkness, and that is the plot to the film here. And the cast here, you have Natalie Portman in here as our character Nina, or the Swan Queen. You have Mila Kunis in here as the character of Lily, or the Black Swan. Vincent Cassel is the director here in the film. You know, Winona Ryder, she's in the film as the character of Beth. Barbara Hershey, who's the mother of Natalie Portman in the film. And, what can I say about the film? To me, this is a great movie. And if you were to judge it alone by the title and cover, it would be like, what is so great? Like, it's a ballerina movie. But it definitely took you along for a dark ride. This movie, the tones of the film and the atmosphere is very unsettling, and it feels like throughout the film you're just losing your sanity. And the direction by Darren Aronofsky, it's very powerful and psychological, especially what our character goes through and her downward spiral, as the film goes along, and as her character is just plunging into darkness. And again, you just can't help but you feel like you're losing your sanity. I keep going back to that, but the script here, it's very ambitious, and the performances. Natalie Portman, to me, gives the best performance of her career. I think she won an Oscar for this. I could be wrong, but for me, she gives an outstanding performance. The supporting cast of Mila Kunis, she was fine. Vincent Cassel as the director. Winona Ryder, she's good here in the film. Who basically, her character, she played the part of, I think, if I'm getting this right, that she played Natalie Portman's part, and she's retired. But the aesthetics of the film are very impressive, and it really adds to the darkness and light of the story. The score is very good here. Even the ballet scenes, there's a lot of intensity in those scenes, and there's a lot of good use of mirrors, but even the camera work. The way the camera moves and flows throughout the film, I thought, was well shot. And the overall vibe of the movie, I could see a little bit of, this director and that director, whether it be, David Lynch or Argento type of styles. And, yeah, Black Swan, it definitely takes you on a dark ride. And yeah, like I said, I keep going back to this term or, way of describing it, but it's a film that, as the film goes along, it just gets more disturbing, and it just feels like, you're losing your sanity, and it's a very psychological thriller, or, I could say that, it's kind of like a psychological thriller with, some sprinkles of horror, especially when you get to the third act of the film. But this is a great film, and out of 10 for me, this is a 9 out of 10 film. I definitely recommend this movie. It was a great watch, and outstanding performance from Natalie Portman. So Black Swan, if you haven't seen it, definitely give it a watch. Don't be thrown off by the plot or the poster. It's a dark film. It definitely goes into disturbing territory here, and it's definitely, again, psychological. But thank you for watching this review of Black Swan, and take care.